this video, we're going to look at how can we create a dynamic drop-down list from my data in the spreadsheet. Also, we're going to see how can we use the XLOOKUP function to retrieve certain values based on certain input from our list. Let's get started first by creating a list for my stores from this spreadsheet. Starting with the store here, we need to go to data. Inside data, I have the data validation option. Data validation, you need to select list from the options. We are selecting list in this case. Now I need to select the source. The source that I'm interested in is the store in my spreadsheet. Ctrl Shift arrow down to select my whole data, and then I'm going to say OK. Now I have all the stores that are available in my spreadsheet. I'm going to repeat the same steps for the month and the year as well. Year, data validation, list again, select, Ctrl Shift arrow down, select all my data, scroll up. Now I have the year, month, data validation, list again, selecting the source, Ctrl Shift arrow down to select all my data in the cell. I'm gonna scroll up and OK. Now as you can see, I have a list of all my data that I have in my spreadsheet. I have the stores, the year and the month, and they are appearing in a drop-down list. I can use this list to filter through my data here. If I don't want to use the filtering option in the Excel, I can actually use another function, and this is called the XLOOKUP function. The second step is to get the sales based on the store, based on the year, and based on a certain month. I'm going to say sales. The formula here is equal XLOOKUP. It has certain parameters that we need to fill. First of all is the lookup value. What is the value that you want to use for the searching? In this case, it's this one. And the year and the month. As you see, I have put and to confirm that these are three conditions that need to be looked up. Come on. Then the lookup array. Where do you want to search? The location of the array. In this case, we're gonna keep the order, store, year, and the month. So the lookup array, first one is the store. We select the whole array, Ctrl Shift arrow down. We've selected the whole array, and the year, Ctrl Shift arrow down, and the month, Ctrl Shift arrow down. In this case, I have the conditions and I have where the locations of the conditions is. Then the return array, what do you want the return value to be? What do you want to see in this case? What are you looking for? In my case, I am looking for the sales. Ctrl Shift arrow down. Now the other parameters are optionals, okay, but in case I'm just gonna put if not found, just double quotes, just do nothing, just give me a blank cell. The way it works, it will look at the values that I have here. It's going to search in these arrays, which are store, year and month. If there is a match between my values and the array, it will give me the actual sales figure. If I press enter, now London 2021 February, the sales is 40. Now let's make it currency, so keep it selected and change it to English United Kingdom currency. Let's change it to 2022. Automatically the sales change. Let's change it to April, and let's move to Liverpool. In this case we need to change the width. Manchester 2023. As you see, my values are changing dynamically. This is how we can use list dynamically from my data, and how we can use the XLOOKUP function to match my conditions with my array. This is Tech Skills channel.